Good day and welcome to a new video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Hello and welcome to Weekly Tips. So today I wanted to talk to you about composition. So composition is basically how we place the character in the background, and how you tell a good story. It's great to add composition to your work, to keep the audience attention, to make it not seem like just a character is slapped in the middle. I mean, usually when you're starting out, you're just worried about getting this character looking good. You're not worried about all the other elements here and there and how to make them all fit, and make them appealing too. You don't just wanna slap your character here and then like these big hills here, and then it makes no sense, like what's going on. You need to really think about like where you're looking at this, how you're looking at it, and things like that. You think about it as a camera, you're looking at this as a camera. See yourself as a camera, you're looking into this whole world, and you don't want your character to be like little and tiny and in the corner here where no one will notice him, and then you have like this whole empty space in the middle of your painting that's got some sort of texture. Unless your focus is on this like texture here, you don't want that going on. So you really need to think about how you will play about with composition. So I'll show you a few of my pieces. One of my pieces, which is in a book. So this is like the first page. This is like the intro into the character's story. And this is really simple kind of a composition. It's just, it's right in the middle. You're just straight looking at it, so it straight hits you in the face. There's not exactly a lot going on outside of the sphere, really. It's more, this is the focal point. This is where you want the audience to be drawn to, is a circle there. Which is great for the opening scene, because I'm not really. I'm just kind of getting them into this book at the moment. I'm just kind of letting them know who this character is, and this is all the information they need, and everything outside of this sphere is just little added extras. I mean, this is like part of like the story, so that's kind of important. But that's kind of in the circle, yeah. Anywho, so some people talk about the rule of thirds, which is something I would like to probably expand on in one of my videos. The rule of thirds is basically, it just makes composition easier, makes things easier. If you break your canvas or whatever you're using up into 3 threes, up to 9 squares, and the general rule is that you want most of the important information in this square here, basically, which I mean for this piece it is most the important information is really inside the square. But it's not always true. I mean, you can go outside, you can have the important information here, like the character here, or something like that. It's just a general rule. You can break it, obviously. But it just makes a nice composition if, your piece is mainly in the center point where you want people's attention. But like I said, it depends on the piece as well. Another one here, there's a lot going on here. The background's not that great in this one, but I think the composition is pretty good. You have these characters. I think the first one that stands out is this one, and it, you know, gets dragged along this way, kind of a thing. So, you know, and again, you know, most of the details is possibly your most. See, this is the one of those ones that where more less of the detail is in the background. But you know, if we widen it up a little bit, you know, there you go. The characters are all in this circle here. So you know, their composition of where they are all meeting together. I'm dragged to this square here first. You know, just because this character is the first thing for me that drags my attention. And I mean, that's kind of the intent of the piece, is this piece here, is this character here is supposed to drag your attention first, and then, you know, the next thing, because there's, you know, a bit of movement going on here, and like highlights and things that get you to look at this a bit more than you do the other two, which is quite nice in composition as well. You know, it's about hierarchy too, like where you place the most important pieces of your work and things like that. It's definitely, you know, something you have to practice a lot and get good at over time. Yeah, if you have any tips or tricks or anything about composition, you know, yeah, just leave a comment down below. I'd appreciate it. Hopefully you did learn something about composition. I only have so much time to go over these kind of things, and I'd like to go further into it one day. I might do another one about composition, and mention it in one of my other videos as well. So yeah, please do like, share, subscribe. That's all the time I have to talk about composition right now. Yeah, have a good one. Goodbye.